guys, I'm Kenya and we're back in London over at King's Cross to have a visit with Central St. Martin's, the world famous art school that's given us everyone from Alexandra McQueen to Phoebe Philo, Stella McCartney, John Galliano, the list goes on and on. And so today we're going to talk to some of the future Alexandra McQueens of the world to see what they're wearing and why. Tell me, how long have you been with Central St. Martin's?
I've been working here for 9 years.
And did you study here as well?
Yes, I studied here for 5 years, so in total I've been here for 14 years.
So tell me a little bit about what you're wearing today.
I don't really go shopping. I just get things when I meet them. Mm-hmm. And I tend to keep them for a really long time.
Let's start with the kimono, which is beautiful.
This kimono, this is quite recent, but I love wearing it. It's called haori. This is a jacket part of kimono.
Okay.
And I'm half Japanese, so I love looking into a little bit of history of everything. And
it's beautiful.
But it's vintage, and the fabric is so, well made and amazing.
It's beautiful.
It's all silk, so I know I'm going to have it for a long time. That's the beauty of well-made clothes.
It's true. And what about this pretty bag?
And this bag, this comes from my Polish grandmother. I'm half Japanese, half Polish.
Okay.
So my grandmother had it for a while, and I don't feel it's out of fashion at all. I think I can use it all the time. Those trousers are from Yohji Yamamoto. And my little Chanel shoes I got recently in Paris.
I love them. They're beautiful.
Friends.
So it sounds like you kind of carry your relationships with you and the way you dress, which is really sweet.
I like to mix vintage or secondhand or charity shop most of the time with something new. I've erased black from my wardrobe completely because when I started wearing just color, I started feeling much better as well.
Interesting.
Just happier, yeah.
And so when did that begin? When did you have that realization for the first time?
I think it was 2 years ago, and I was wearing a black t-shirt and jeans, and I was designing all these crazy colors and drawing lots of color, and my teacher said, what you should wear what you want other people to wear. If you're not doing it, how would you expect other people to like your designs if you're not showing them what it would look like?
Yeah. If we were to look at a photograph of you from, say, like 3 years ago.
Me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were much more conservative, you'd say?
When I was in Sweden, it was it's a different, if I would go there looking like this, they would look at me and think that, you're a weirdo, what are you wearing?
Yeah. Oh, really?
Because it's not, there's a color palette that's more normal, I think, and I'm not fitting in that color palette. So I kind of have to wake up and see how I feel and pick out. I think I pick out the color scheme of my mood.
What is all of this purple and fuchsia saying about your mood today?
I'm quite bright and colorful.
What are you studying here?
Right now I'm studying women's wear. I have some really strange influences,
Tell me.
Dolly Parton or...
Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
How so? Explain.
Well, I don't know if you see these weird things hanging out my ears. When I was in New York, I was really into flannel and jeans all the time. And
She's very New York.
Very New York, yeah. And then all of a sudden, when I got to London, everyone was a bit able to do whatever. So I just well, whatever, I'll just wear earrings. Dolly Parton, Aviva McIntyre, Cher. Actually, biggest influence on my work is really my family.
Okay. Where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from Buffalo, New York, but I grew up about 40 minutes outside of there, so it's quite rural.
So tell me about what you're wearing right now.
I'm currently wearing what I like to call my fake Kenzo shirt.
Or fake tiger.
Kenzo. Yeah, tiger.
Yeah, Eye of the Tiger.
This is vintage. No, not vintage. This is charity shop.
Okay.
Amvets. This is Ralph Lauren, which is my favorite designer.
Yeah.
And then Lee jeans.
Okay.
And beyond retro though. So most of my stuff is all old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Or my dad's.
I just
Flea
love
market.
the mix of small town Americana and then really big city fashion student.
Yeah, it's kind of where my head is at. Yeah, somewhere in between the two.
Okay.
I'm a second-year student at St. Martin's doing women's wear.
Okay.
And today I'm just working in the studio, helping the final years get ready for their collection.
So tell me about your design work as a student.
I would say my design work's quite masculine. I like working with tailoring, but I normally try and put some feminine details in. some colour, like working with pinks or feminine fabrics like silk. Yeah.
And you obviously have the same sort of juxtaposition of the feminine and the masculine going on with your outfit today. Is that how you normally dress then?
Yeah. I would say I like to wear things that I feel really comfortable in and are quite practical, but still quite fun and girly in some sense. And that's how I think I would like my clothes to be as well.
Tell me, what are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing no Yohji. I don't wear anything else.
So Yohji is pretty much what you wear exclusively?
Only.
Really?
I don't wear anything else. I'm kind of collecting it as well, so I've got around 30 suits and around maybe 150 pieces at home.
30 suits, 150 pieces of Yohji Yamamoto. When did you begin collecting his work?
Like 4 or 5 years ago.